Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
These plants look truly sinister. They're arranged in a ring. Is that a natural occurrence?
It's a great chest! Open it! Owls! Get lost! John! Go on! Open the chest!
Ah, that scent. Unmistakable. How did noxious bulbs end up here?
Blooded and sad, a severed head sits on its stick. Its eyes snap open and dart from you to the nearest noxious bulb, and back to you again.
Open the chest there! Go on! You know you want to! Open the chest! There's loot in it! Open the chest! Good things occur! Very good things! Just open the chest!
He gives you a look that says, "Really? You went with that?" He rolls his eyes. His look turns to one of contempt. He grits his teeth in anger. His look now carries pure hate. His eyes dart around, from grass to tree to sky, back to grass. He's pretending you aren't there. The severed head closes its eyes, pretends it's dead.
You grin to yourself and turn away.
A severed head sits rotting on a stick. The last vestige of an ear juts from above its too prominent jawline. A fly buzzes about its nose. Its eyes open. It looks at you. When it speaks, it struggles to move its impaled jaw.
I don't know who you are, but hear this. Don't open the chest. Don't open the chest. Whatever you do, don't open the chest. Ha ha ha! Very funny. Tell you what, I'll shave my eye. I've had a change of heart. Out of the chest. You deserve it.
He gives you a look that says, really? You went with that?
Thank the sweet divine for that. You were really getting on our tits. Wait, on our tits? God, die!
You grin to yourself and turn away.
All we're saying is don't open the chest, or bad things will happen. Exploding things. Don't listen to him. It's Ed. Ed, I told you. Crazy. He wants to die. I'd help him die if I could, but killing him would kill us all. And you. Don't open the chest. Go on. Open the
Get
chest.
lost! Don't own the chest!
No bad things happen if you open the chest. I swear. Open the chest. Open it.
Voidwoken. We meet again. I'm ready. Prepare yourself.
Vermin, thieves, pests, leeches. This world is ours. Fall. Pass away. Your essence feed. You will not be spared. Your time is up. Squash the vermin. Hang the thief. Ours. Ours. You are our. We are the many and the all. We were first. We
More of them. These beasts are damn persistent. None. Glory is mine. Meet your maker.
We are the beginning and the end. We will return.
They can keep calling us vermin, but we'll just keep putting them down. your mate. Meet your mate. Worms take you.
You know my voice, my goddess voice. Come to me, my kin.
Her voice. It sounds so familiar somehow.
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
Those filthy beasts were like rats. A swarm most vile, but vanquished as a matter of course. Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation.
No sooner have you rung the ornate bell than the face of a lizard woman surfaces from behind a rock up on the ledge before you. Her stare is as sharp as the bolt eyeing you from atop her crossbow.
Stand back, kinswoman, and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no magister, or draw one last deep breath.
Look about you, sister. Do you feel an all-powerful sun, or see the desert on all horizons? We are far from house and law. So don't you stand there and play coy with me. Not when the worms are licking their lips beneath your very feet.
Her eyes go wide with delight upon your mentioning Han.
May the goddess keep you for saving that little lionheart. Young Han told me the story of his rescue. Oh, you are most welcome indeed.
With one graceful motion, the lizard throws down a tangled mess of vines for you to climb.
Come, ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but the Great Mother provides for all. Be welcome to this sanctuary. Amadia's eye in the storm.
The Red Prince interrupts as you're about to speak.
This woman is a dreamer. I can see the answers spinning in her eyes. Do rest your legs for a bit while I question her. You're too kind.
Red Prince and the Dreamer exchange courteous pleasantries, as if they're finding themselves in a palace hall instead of a death-ridden swamp. She introduces herself as Bahara. To your surprise, they next lie down on the ground in a seemingly warm embrace and fall asleep. What follows, though, is far from peaceful. They claw and thrash as if struggling for dear life, caught in the hold of some hideous nightmare. Then they wake, haggard, exhausted. They speak of a vision, Brahmos, and another red lizard.
Praise the daylight. I am now. There was death in that dream, chasing me like 100 hungry lions. But at least I've new directions. When we escape and find ourselves on the mainland once more, I must search for Brahmos the Wanderer. Then I will finally know the truth, the very secret of my soul.
He said his name. Barely even knew that much. But still.
You tried your best, Han. I'm glad you're safe now.
We aren't really safe here, are we?
So long as Gareth returns, we will be.
You're alive! Wasn't sure you would be. Samadel, this is the one I told you about.
The dishevelled lizard eyes you with hope, though her hope is tinged with mistrust.
Han tells me you helped him out of Fort Joy. For that, you have my thanks.
We helped each other. That's what sorcerers need to do nowadays.
Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here?
He'll be back, Samadel. I know he will. He has to.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon, we haven't a hope. Have you heard of Shriekers?
Han looks down with a flinch. Samadel reaches out, grasping his hand. Her jaw tightens.
They're weapons that can kill with a screech. The Magisters patchwork them from living sorcerers. Don't misunderstand me. We're not afraid to fight, but we are powerless against Shriekers. The priestess at the shrine told Gareth some ancient secrets, some defenses that could be found in Brackus' armory. And he went there, in the hopes of finding it, whatever it is. You're kind to offer, but you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. He'll know where your talents can be most used. Now, Han, let's take a look at your nasty leg injury.
Catch you later, Skipper. It's good you're here.
Focus on your breathing, Jules.
The young woman chews her lower lip as she observes the injured before her. She bends to grab a rag, wiping her blood-smeared hands. She looks up and sees you.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well, there's not much I can do.
The woman wrings the blood-stained rag in her hands anxiously.
Magisters aren't known for their mercy. Many of us died. And the ones here will likely follow the same fate, by a slower road. The Magisters sank our ship. Then we ran into more of them on the shore. They had these shrieker monstrosities. They're these wretched beings mounted on crucifixes. They nearly wiped us out with a single blow. We fled, those of us who still could. There's no need to go upsetting them, so hold your tongue. I've done all I can. Their wounds are too great. All I can offer them now is prayer and a cup of water. If you know a way, I'd be beyond grateful. Do what you will. Just don't cause them any more suffering.
Please! It hurts!
The lizard holds a crimson-soaked rag against his side. He looks up as you approach, his expression oddly serene.
Magisters, they found our camp near the old harbour and unleashed hell upon us. I'm lucky in a way. I was wounded by an arrow. Oh, trust me, it's very lucky. The Magisters have these other weapons, living, tortured weapons. I'd rather have 5 arrows and a spear stuck in me than get hit by one of those things. The power that they unleashed. There was nothing we could do. Only run. Shriekers, they're called. I can still hear that sound they uttered. Makes my scales crawl.
Sir Gareth is looking for a way to defeat them now. Let us hope he finds it.
He owes you his life. You have my thanks. Matis, the wound is festering. It needs to be changed.
In an instant. My wounds have all but vanished. I didn't think. I was certain I wouldn't. Thank you. You wouldn't be in such a hurry if you saw the kind of things the Magisters are doing. The kind of things they used against us.
He shudders at the memory.
They turn the living into shriekers. crucified wretches that unleash pure destruction on anyone who tries to pass. Nobody survives those things. I wish I had a fitting way to thank the person who saved my life. As it is, all I can offer is, well, it's not much, but maybe you'll find some use for it. Thank you.
Please, heal them all.
You healed me. How did you... Oh, never mind. I don't care how. I only care that today won't be my last.
He nods, with a determined grimace.
A lot of what happened was a blur after I was hit. But I do remember the screams. From those shrieker monstrosities and my own brethren screaming in pain. Those magisters are gonna pay in blood for what they did to us.
If my mother were here, she'd box my ears for not being able to thank you properly. Though I reckon that walloping from the Reds was punishment enough. Take this, at least. It'll have to do. Thank you.
We are fortunate indeed to have you.
Healed? I'm healed.
Fog.
Most of this is scrap. We're doomed.
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks up a rapier, the blade nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
Maybe we should fortify this place. Make a stand. No, no. We don't have the time. Think, damn it. Gareth would know what to do.
A young man in oversized armour paces around a table covered with a spread of maps, his face a tight scowl of frustration.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky.
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it. What good are battle tactics against those things anyway?
Close your sweet eyes, rest your head.
Smoke and screams. Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Please, Armada. Bless and
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your...
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence and the fact that you're not a familiar face.
Who the blazes are you? A sorcerer, indeed. I should have realized. A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. You meant Verdus? Oh, then he's as good as dead. We're the seekers he spoke of. We were supposed to free him. Instead, we failed him.
The young man anxiously fidgets with his curved bow. You've found a matter close to his heart, evidently.
That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Much easier said. The Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons called Shriekers. If we try to go against them unprepared, we're dead. We've lost many already. They were sorcerers once, but after whatever perversions the Magisters subjected them to, they're death incarnate. If they can see you, they can kill you, instantly. After we retreated here, our leader, Sir Gareth, set out looking for some ancient weapons that could counter those things. Then we could break the Magister blockade and escape this island. But he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well, this island will be our grave.
The young man throws a furtive glance towards the shrine looming out of the water nearby, then leans in to whisper.
The masked priestess, Gratiana. She gave us shelter here and told Sir Gareth how to stop the Shriekers. But she unnerves me. Speak to her if you wish. She may know more. Sir Gareth? He's the finest seeker I know. I'm honoured to serve as his squire. He wouldn't let us down. Not unless something's gone horribly wrong. You'll help us?
His shoulders visibly relax, the weighty armour upon them settling with a clink.
Thank you. Allies are in short supply in this place. If you help us, I promise we'll get you as far away from this place as possible.
Smoke and screams. Echoes
Before
of
you
death.
stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two dark holes in an ornate mask.
The seven watch o'er us. You're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Smoke and screams. Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Armadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you? Well, then my humble home will seem comfortable by comparison. Please, stay as long as you wish. I am Gratiana, priestess of Armadia. It is a privilege to welcome you to her sanctuary from Brachus's vile swamps. It was not always thus. This swamp was once a rich, lush land before he came, before Brachus. I have been here for many years. It has given me a lot of time to reflect on the past and learn from it. In truth, the torments of Brachus and of these magisters were not so different. Both purged source from this land. Indeed, the magisters have even taken Brachus's worst tools. First, the purging ones, and now those shriekers. Without something more powerful than these sticks the Seekers are armed with, those crucified monstrosities will kill them to a man. I don't doubt it. You seem quite at home. However, these people have not had your experience, and without Gareth's guidance, they may be trapped here. I told him of Brachus's cache of soul-forged weapons, arms not even the Shriekers could stand against. He ventured out to find them, but has not returned. I fear for these souls, if he has come to any harm in the marsh. Without the wands he seeks, not one will escape this island. Gladly, but I fear you'll fare no better than the Seeker. North of here you'll find the ruins of Brachus's source armory. Nothing in this land can counter the Shrieker's power like those weapons. Without them, the Seekers are truly hopeless. Walk ever in Armadia's grace, child.
Most of this is scrap.
Amidst the placid little pond, the face of a goddess lies half submerged in the water. Rivulets stream from her deep-set eyes like endless cascades of sunlit tears. You feel peaceful in her presence, soothed somehow by an intangible comfort.
Maybe we should fortify this place. Make a stand.
I am your death. I take your all. I am your last breath. I shall take your soul.
I'll yield to none.
I am death and light.
Let me shield you until you find me.
You have my thanks, milady.
I spotted a trap.
strange witchery is this? Good find.